Hi everyone, Ep.19 here. Welcome back to Let's Play Evoland 2. Let's see what's across the bridge, because I'm curious. Stop! Alternative experiment. Hibernation chamber. Last resort. Chamber's empty, chamber's empty. Hey! There's something inside! A collectible star! 12 out of 30. And the chamber is empty. A red ribbon! Of course, is that Professor Giro? Totally my style, but it's got dust all over it. Of course. That's a Dragon Ball reference for those of you that didn't get it. The second one we've seen here recently. There were probably some other ones beforehand, but I can't remember. Of course, Super Saiyan, or Super Demon Reno that we fought. And now Red Ribbon with the RR. December 2nd, 948. My predecessor made great headway. He must have lived here for a long time. In preparation for Subject X's arrival, I have begun to implement an automatic security system and recording. Well... Bye! And some... Wow, okay. Miss. That's fine. Charge. And charge. Let's get rid of the turrets first. They do more damage. I should have hit the ones on the side first. Not smart out of me. Slash. Because it gets more. And then ice is for the turrets. Not quite. Don't combo. Heal yourself. Charge. Okay, there goes one. Heal Velvet. Ice. Nice. That was a good one. Okay. And last but not least, some of you would say least, but whatever. Heal me. Charge up. Honestly, I should be using Booster more because MP comes back. But, you know, I'm not used to that. I'm used to having to hoard MP. But that's nice. It's nice that it does come back. Lets you have some more fun with your spells in this mode here. Okay. 75 EXP. 6 coins. Almost a level. 4 out of 5. One more. Five out of 5. Backup generator activated. Yes, the light's back on. Alert level is now at 0. Security measures deactivating. That's good. Finally. I was getting a little sick of all that random combat. How about you, Sin? What? No! I'm used to it. But it seems that some of them are still doing their job. And it wasn't random. I knew when the combat was going to happen. Pretty much. Moving on. Needed that. Access denied. Level 5 security activated. Huh. Already 3 years old. Already loves doing odd jobs with his daddy. Alright, see what we got over here. Verifying request to access confinement 1. Initializing turning test. Which side am I? Okay, I am left. We are now playing Pong. Pong was revolutionary. Yes, it doesn't look like it. Pong was revolutionary. By the way, I'm terrible at Pong, so when I fail at this, please don't laugh too hard. Ah! 1 point! And no, I'm not that old to play Pong in arcades when it first came out. But I did enjoy playing Pong on, like, you know, old arcade machines and some like Pong remakes that are Flash games, which are pretty good. Some of them are a lot of fun. But this is kind of where it started, you could say, in a lot of ways. Nope. Should have stayed up. So enjoy seeing Pong. Ah. Computer got there in time. Gotcha. Yeah! Woo! First to 5. Human intelligence recognized. Oh, so if I would have lost at Pong, you're saying that I didn't have human intelligence? Anyway, that's a blast from way past. Further back than me. Nope, can't go that way. Through the door. Maybe should have saved those. Well, nothing we can do here. The grating looks to be electrified. It might not be safe. How will we avoid getting electrocuted? We just wait till the energy gets weaker before stepping on it. Or we used ranged attacks. Go now. We're gonna have the ladies charge up because their attacks are ranged. We don't want to be caught on the grating. Ow, yeah, you're a different enemy. Wait for it to go. Now. Slash. And ice. Wait for it. Go. These are some of the elements that active time battles brought. And the biggest example I can think of this is Chrono Trigger, where your enemies move around, and it mattered your environment and where they lined up because certain attacks hit in a line or hit, you know, in a spread. So revolutionary for its time, and still is in a lot of ways. Your team got 40 EXP and 3 gold. Verifying request to access confinement 2. Initializing turning test. It is Snake. I love that these are old games. It's really cool. I am absolutely garbage at Snake, so you can't. What you need to do, you have to eat the pellets, but you can't touch the side of the screen. You also can't touch your own tail. Basically, you can't hit your own body. So, as you can see, with each pellet you eat, you get bigger and bigger. That's the challenge. Ah! Right at the end, told you. Because I would try to turn to... It wouldn't let me turn that sharply. Those are always the toughest ones to get for me. The ones on the very side of the screen. Okay, so we'll move all the way across. There we go. And over. And these are some of the oldest games. Pong, Snake. I wouldn't be surprised if we see asteroids at some point. No, we're just gonna loop back around here. There we go. Up. Oh, you would be there. Okay, that should do it. You win! Now that would have been a game over because, you know, Snake continuously goes and goes and goes until you game over. But there we had a counter. Very cool. Break those. Alright, let's move on. This could be heaven or this could be hell. Welcome to the... We'll never know. Alright, with the electrified grate again. Go! Velvet, you charge. And Fina, you need to heal yourself. Good! Ow, you do a ton of damage. Now, you need to go away. Ice! Go for it! Oh, you're still not dead. Wow. Oh, that's bad. I was hoping that would kill you. Gotcha. Heal me. Go. Come on. Go. The timing makes this very interesting. Ice. If you're worried about it, just use ranged attacks. Fina's attack is ranged, and her basic attack is ranged, and also their charge-up attacks are ranged. Velvet does hit at melee, so be careful. 50 EXP, 3 gold. So close! Confinement 3. Initializing turning test. Well, I was a little off on Space Invaders, but we do have... on asteroids, but we do have Space Invaders. So... Yay! Where are my bunkers? Oh, those are getting really close to the bottom of the screen. That's bad. This is bad. Now you're going fast. Now you're going really fast. There we go. All about timing on the last one. Human intelligence recognized. Barely. Barely recognized. Obviously, if you let them get to the bottom of the screen, then they're gonna move on the bottom of the screen, hit your ship, and you'll lose. Alright, what do we have over here? More enemies! Oh, and a bad formation for us. We're not gonna be able to get a lot with the charged up hit. But we'll charge anyway. Ow! Okay, here's what we're gonna do then. A bit of a change of plan. Magic, heal. Magic booster. Because I have the highest physical attack power. Especially when I crit like that. Ow. So we get a lot of hits in. Attack. Heal. Go ahead and ice. Gets rid of 1. Heal Velvet. She's the most down. Done? Go ahead and use Armor of Frost, since she's at full mana or MP anyway. There goes that. Good. Yeah, haste will help out a lot. Or booster. Level up! Level 20, 6 HP. Nice. 90 EXP, 5 coins. Not a lot of money, though, from these fights. Guess because they're robots. Confinement 4, initializing turning test. Pac-Man! Now, I played Pac-Man a lot as a kid. Not very good at it, but I played Pac-Man a lot as a kid. Power pellet, go! Up this way. Grab the power pellet. Uh-oh. We'll grab this power pellet. Got it. Phew. Human intelligence recognized. Alright. So I hope seeing these old games is cool for you as well. Like, I would play these in old, like, arcade things when I was a kid. You know, at, like, restaurants and stuff. Back when, you know, there'd be a lot of arcade machines, I would play these. Alright. With electrified grating, of course. Charge. Booster yourself, Velvet. We're gonna really go off on the ice. Because of the grating. Charge. Heal yourself. Ice. Charge. Go ahead and slash. Nice, that got the kill. Good. Good. And one more heal will heal Velvet. Attack. Ice. Not quite enough. Nope. Done. Alright. 50 EXP, 3 coins. And more enemies. Here. Alright, now definitely... Let's try confusion. Okay, we got some. Booster yourself for ice, because we can get a lot out of the throw. Yay! Yeah, punch each other, not me. Charge. Ice! There we go. That was a great one. Ah! Jumped it just a little bit there. Slash. It could have been a little better. There we go. Ice again. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was a lot of damage. Heal Velvet. Oh, Fina's a great healer. She gets a lot out of the heals. Nope, I'll wait. Now go. Go ahead and charge. Heal yourself. You're not on the grading. That's a poor decision out of you, robot. And one last heal before we continue on. $65 EXP, 6 coins. And we can move forward. Time flies. War is approaching fast. Find a solution. Money. I'm getting more money from these pots than the random battles. Okay, I'm officially scared of that. Look, it's a Metroid! It's going to latch onto my head and try to drain all of my energy. Because that's what Metroids do. Where's Samus? Oh, what a cute little critter! It is cute. It will also drain you completely of energy. Maybe we should free it? No. I don't think that's such a good idea. Not a good idea. Just keep the Metroid inside the container. Let's leave. Well, what in the world is that ghastly thing? Looks like a giant slimy brain. It reminds me too much of something else from Chrono Trigger. Must be the result of an experiment gone terribly wrong. I just hope this isn't a horror movie, because then we're all goners. Well, I'm probably gonna die saving one of you two, and then, either both of you or one of you survives. Only the hero survives that kind of thing, which could be me, but typically these days you have a female lead in horror movies, so Fina, congratulations. Oh boy. Apparently those metal creatures have decided to protect it. Alright, fine. We could attack the boss, but let's get rid of the minions first. Boss battle! Armor of Frost, because we got boss battle music, so let's get Armor of Frost up. I still got the swing in. Slash. Alright, here we go. Booster! Time to start swinging. Wait. Go. Heal yourself. Whoa! Ow! Yep, you're the boss. In that case, heal Velvet. We're gonna throw haste or booster on Fina as well, so she can get the heals out. Booster Fina. Heal me, I guess. Then you can heal yourself. There we go. Okay, we need to recast the armor. God, even the jump back reminds me of Chrono Trigger, which is awesome. Armor of Frost. The jump back, yeah. Charge? Oh, my booster wore off. That's a shame. Kill it. Good. Slash. Nice. Had just the angle I was hoping for. Wait. Attack. No, just attack. Magic. Recast Armor of Frost. I really want this on. And there's an attack. Heal. Booster. Oh, out of range. Wow. Alright, let's go! Armor. By the way, if you don't know Chrono Trigger, this reminds me of an enemy called Lavos. Just the look of it does. Not as scaly, but... Charge. Keep attacking! And I don't have to worry about the fences because I'm right in the middle and I charge straight for it. Oh, crit. Good. Ice. Wow, instantly got rid of that. Charge up again. Good. Whew. 170 EXP. 7 coins. Alright, let's move on. July 16th, 9:49. Subject X is resisting more efficiently than expected. Her power has visibly diminished, and the energy thus removed is now stored within the weapon. I will loosen my grasp on her in order to question her. End recording. I see a nuclear symbol. That's bad. So that's what the weapon is? It's energy. Pure energy. Taken from whoever Subject X is. We haven't found Professor Jiro, but he sure didn't seem very nice. Why would he do such a thing? I don't know, but maybe he had his reasons. Maybe he wanted to protect something or someone? Protect someone? I don't know if that really justifies such a risk. When you love someone, you do all you can to protect them. And you, Vina? Who would you protect? Sin! He's protected me ever since we met, from all kinds of things. So I'd like to be able to return the favor. But for that to happen, he'd have to be in danger. Best not wish for something like that. That's true. With all this traveling back and forth in time, I'm starting to mix up cause and effect. That's easy to do. The world was so much simpler before. Everything had a beginning and an end. You couldn't change what had happened. You could only regret things. I wonder what will happen when we finally destroy that weapon. What will become of the future you visited? All the people who live there. I'm especially worried about Minos. He's still there, stuck in a time that's not his own. What will happen to him? Minos, Prince of Demonia. I still struggle to believe you actually met him. Do you realize that thousands of pages were written attempting to explain his disappearance? Time travel. I would have loved to meet him. Now, how do we destroy this thing? By the way, that was really sweet, Fina. There has to be a way. Everybody... Everybody freeze! Hey, they remembered to turn around. Wow. If you thought you got rid of us, think again, 'cause we are! The Imperial Special Forces! Give it up! You're surrounded! Actually, no, still not. And this time you actually are! No, we're really not still. You'll have to beat us to get away! Done! Don't give them any ideas! Done! Personally, I don't want to face them one bit. They look pretty darn strong. We are. Give it up! Without resisting! What do we do? Want to give them a beating? Yes, I do. What? Sen! Are you alright? Yeah. Just fine. My head hurts bad. Sen! I remember that weapon. I have to... Sen, no! Don't! Weapon 001 activated. Annihilation imminent. Please evacuate immediately. Sen! Why did you do that? Everything will be destroyed because of you! Forgive me, Fina. This voice in my head. Who are you? It's all over. The end. No! It's just the beginning. Achievement unlocked. Dual personality. Mom? That you? There now. Just relax. You've been asleep for almost 9 hours now. I had a horrible nightmare. I dreamed I went back in time. It was terrible. Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1049. Wait, what? 1049? Hey! Who are you? You're not my mom. A name. It's been a while since I needed it. You can call me... Ceres. Sure, I can go with that. Ceres. Ceres? I have a feeling we met before. I was just a young girl. And here's the famous Sen. Reunited again after all this time. You know Sen? Then Maybe you can help him. Help him? I already have. When we first met, you helped me escape from the Imperial Guards. I aided you in kind by saving you from the weapon's explosion. The weapon! It's horrible! The great disaster did happen. We were supposed to prevent it. But, Sen... Not everyone can escape their destiny. Fina? Where are we? The weapon? It exploded and then... Velvet! You're okay! What a relief! The weapon blew up! And then... Ceres saved us. I think she brought us to the future. The future? Since we're traveling through time, I'd rather be at the time of the Magi. Ceres, is that your name? You seem unique. Neither human nor demon. My father was a demon, and my mother a human. Well, I think so. My memories are all blurred. Amazing! I don't think there's ever been a case like yours before. You truly are unique. Let me examine you. Velvet! Ceres saved us from the explosion. You should really be thanking her. Sorry, the scientist in me took over. Sorry. I'm fascinated by mysteries and anything out of the ordinary. Hey, speaking of mysteries... Ow. Sen! Are you okay? Got your wits back? My head. About what happened in the weapon room. We don't need to discuss that. Sen never wanted it to happen, and it's not his fault. We just have to use another Magi-lith to go back to before that moment and stop the weapon from exploding. Great idea. However, that might create a space-time paradox. I'm not sure what will happen then. Considering we're time-traveling anyway, Velvet, let's go for it. Well, it's our only shot. Sadly, it's not impossible. Magi-liths were designed specifically to prevent that sort of thing. If you return now to what is your present, you'll always arrive after the weapon is triggered. Well, that's a problem. No! That can't be! My village! My family! May I ask how you know this? Only the ancient Magi knew how the Magi-liths operated. I don't know. I have memories, and sometimes I see things that are yet to come. For the Magi-liths, I know it won't work. How fascinating. It's possible your heritage bestowed you with abilities no one has ever seen. As for the weapon, there is another way. Really? Oh, you're awesome, Ceres! It won't be that easy. But with the Magi Key, we can indeed accomplish this feat. The Magi Key? One of the 3 legendary Magi artifacts? You know where it is? It's rather complicated. The Magi created the key as a kind of safety. It was supposed to remove something from the fabric of time. But it was far too dangerous, so they broke it and gave each fragment to a leader of their time. For a long time, I have been looking for these fragments. I think I know where they are, but I will need your help to gather them. So that's it. I never thought that time itself could be changed. Well, not before meeting Sin and Fina. So if we use the Magi Key to remove the weapon from time, it'll have never existed, and it will never have been activated? Exactly. That's perfect! Let's go find those Magi Key pieces and wipe out that heinous weapon once and for all! I do hope the consequences aren't worse yet. Sen, I have memories of you as well. I think we share something. Oh, I almost forgot. Take this, it's important. Huh? Take what? A control terminal! A system that looks super technologically advanced. This item allows you to journey through the ages. My NES controller can let me go through time? Alright, I'm gonna end this episode here and go find my NES controller and journey through time. No, not really. But I will be ending the episode soon. With it, you can activate the Magi List. Use it to find all the fragments. I will open a pathway for you all. Whee! Thanks, Ceres. Sen, you'd like to know about the pieces of the Magi Key? Yes, please. Information about which fragment? Well, it looks like we're going to be gathering 5 fragments, everybody. Fragment of fire, ice, nature, earth, and time. Let's start with the fragment of fire. Have you met the pirates before? Their hideout can be found in your present near a volcano. They possess the fragment of fire. Okay, so we need to go to the pirates. When the Empire ruled the land, before the frozen continent began to melt, there lived fierce Vikings. They guard the fragment of ice. Okay. Nature. Far to the southwest lies an island, and on this island is a timeless forest. And deep within that forest, you'll find the fragment of nature. Okay, how about Earth? Demons locked a fragment away in their most sacred temple, but its location was lost when Demonia was destroyed in the Great War. Okay. And time. There is said to be a special Magi Lith in Windy Valley. It supposedly grants access to the fragment of time, the one most shrouded in mystery. Okay. To locate the fragments, you'll have to travel through time. Use the controller I gave you on a Magi Lith. I wish I could join you, but I must. Return to me if you seek to know more about the fragments. Well, let's jump through the portal then. Beam me up, Scotty! Sure. Alright, looks like we're in the clearing field? With 3D slowdown again. Of course. Alright, the clearing now acts as our gateway. So, that will end this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a lot of fun. So, I blew up the world. That's bad. I'm gonna have to fix that. With this handy-dandy NES controller, which is super technologically advanced. Don't forget that. Oh, Nintendo controller. So, next time we'll start our journey somewhere and try to find a fragment. I'm gonna assume that's what to the right of where my stats and like equipment is. I'm gonna assume that's the key. So we'll start looking for pieces next time. Until then, I'm Cendril.9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.